Eric Morse come if you wanted to bring anything.
Is he coming? All right. So, welcome to the Freakshow, episode 99.
This is 90. Hey, can you believe Mike Tyson is fighting again?
We're jumping right in, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you hear that? Who was the one guy is looking to fight Paul Logan, the YouTube douche?
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting.
What do you think? Who do you think? All of that is gonna be on pay-per-view. How weird is that gonna be?
Yeah. How much is it gonna cost? Do you think?
How much are you paid to watch those guys?
Tyson the fight again? It's gonna be at least $90 to $100, guaranteed.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, man. Those people are like out of their minds and shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, you gotta figure it this way. If you look at when what's his face fought McGregor.
I can't hear you.
What?
Let's see. That's the first video. I'm trying to see if we're on right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if we're on. Who knows? We're gonna add it later. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. It's funny, man.
Yeah. So how much do you think they're gonna charge then?
That fight should be like, they should do it for the bargain rate of like $29, $39.
Good luck. I'm telling you, we should place a bet. I think it's gonna be at least if not over 100, 99, 98. It's gonna be damn close.
You think it's gonna be 100? Dude, you're gonna fight
Absolutely.
two guys? It's bum fight. It's bum fight.
Yeah, but it's Tyson. It's what's this Junior? How much was Mayweather versus McGregor? Was it like some absurd number?
Oh yeah, that was like $100. It was.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be just as much as that, if not more.
Dude, so I'm gonna go straight forward. The motherfucker of the week is fucking Como.
For once, it's not De Blasio. It's Como.
The motherfucker doesn't know. Dude, you know what this motherfucker should do? Serious? His legacy is gonna be so bad, especially when he's gonna bankrupt the academy for being a fucking dick. You know what? You don't close the bars. There's a lot of bars out there doing the right thing, following social distancing, doing what you buy. Now you want to shit on the whole industry because the numbers are going up. How about the one of the fucking protesters? You tell me the number didn't go up? These fucking people got. You know what? Every bar should just have a protest. We can have as many people as want. Give sign to all your fucking customer. This guy really want to play hardball? This is unconstitutional now. We're a fucking capitalist fucking country, and this motherfucker, dude, you're the motherfucker because your daddy was a way better governor than you are. You know.
Well, for me, it's amazing how when this first thing started, everyone was praising him and loving him, and he's going to run for president, and now everyone's getting ready to fucking lynch him like Jesus Christ.
The guy can't even run for
It's getting bad, and I agree. I don't understand how restaurants are fine. So you can't get COVID if you serve a sandwich. Makes no fucking sense. You can't get COVID if you go to protest because that's your constitutional right. But it's your constitutional right to try and make money and have a living and support yourself. That's how I thought too.
You don't get COVID when you go to Costco anywhere.
Exactly. Or Lowe's where they don't social distance and they let you run around without a mask. Come on.
It's fucking retarded. This guy's, it's too much. You know what? They're getting the power getting to them. People free are getting to them because people are so fucked up now. You can tell when somebody just got out of the house because they just look scared. They got that look in their eyes like a DA. Like this guy's a culprit.
Well, I mean, you look at the shooting numbers have skyrocketed, and this asshole mayor and this jerk off governor are like, oh, crime is down. Where the fuck do they live where crime is down?
They're a fucking idiot.
Because they said the numbers right now, I was watching news earlier, the shooting numbers are as bad as they were in 96, 95. And that's when Giuliani came in and said, wrap this shit up, bitch.
Dude, you know what? They might have to get another Giuliani because these people are just that stupid.
If he came back, what do you think would happen?
Who, Giuliani?
Yep. If he said, fuck it, I'm coming back, let's do it.
Oh, people will lose their mind. People will not go for it.
You don't think so?
People people are too uber sensitive now. We got this new class of the cancel culture. It's like people are just, you know what? It's like you look at this whole situation and think about it. Well, how bad are the lefties looking now? You think the rights are crazy? The fucking lefties are looking like savages, man. And I hate to say that, they're not looking good either. And
They're
Joe
all
Biden looked like a
crazy.
shelf of a man. But you know what? These fucking lefties, I say, oh, he's the best choice. That guy got Alzheimer's worse than anything. He's in a fucking bunker.
Well, I was watching that today. The View. 'Cause I love watching The View and seeing how that old hag, Joy, losing her shit. And they had Trump's niece on because she wrote that stupid book about this, that, and the other.
Oh yeah.
And Megan just tore into her, and like they're discussing. Oh, so have you heard him use the N word? Have you heard him say these things? And she was like, absolutely. About who? She's like, well, no one in particular, but him saying that word was kind of the norm. And in my head, I'm like, didn't they just bring up like old news reports and old like videos of Biden saying that like 24/7, like calling them savages? And she's like, come on, man, like this is such bullshit. It's horrible.
It's a you know what the funny? I swear to God, if this flu ends after the fucking election, we gonna have there's gonna be some people that are gonna go.
There's gonna be some riots. There's gonna be some riots. There's gonna be a lot of chaotic shit going on.
I swear to God, if they say the virus is out the next day in the election, you know what? It's time to get some people to go. It's almost like the mafia. It's time to get the band back together. We got a chainsaw, chop some motherfuckers up. Bring back the chokehold.
Speaking of chopping people up, that CEO executive got chopped up by his assistant apparently.
Ooh, man, dude, that was a brutal crime. That motherfucker pretty much chopped him. He chopped him in the fucking tub, cut him up, drained his blood. Then he put so much bleach, and they got the guy buying bleach and a chainsaw like in a hardware store.
Well, that's how they got him. Was that apparently the taser? If you use a taser gun, it's every like piece of plastic or every dart or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Is processed like a gun back to that gun, and they ran that through the credit card used to buy the taser gun to the credit card of where he got the Airbnb, and that's how they found him. I mean, it's insane police work they use to get this guy, but it's amazing.
It is amazing what they used. It's like how the fuck did they get this guy? They got him.
That fast too. That was mad fast.
Dude, let me tell you, the police work going right now is amazing, man.
The fact that we have police work right now still is amazing because the way these guys are getting shitted on. I mean, you saw the other day they finally raided the city hall encampment bullshit, and they had bricks being launched at them and shit. It's like, what do you think's gonna happen if you launch a brick at anyone, let alone a police officer? Like, do you think they're gonna quietly arrest you? And be go, oh, well, we understand. Nah, bitch, they're gonna fuck you up.
Dude, have you heard the rumor where people are losing their minds? Supposedly they use jammers.
Really?
Supposedly now they got cell phone jammers, so nobody's cell phone can videotape, can go nothing. This shit is shut off.
Well, that's why I was laughing. They're like in Portland, they have the feds coming in, they're yanking people up, and all these idiot mayors are like, we're not going to stand for it. Don't President Trump, don't send them here. And I remember 9/11 when that happened. If they thought you were a terrorist, you got yanked up. You disappeared for a couple of days. Like, is this anything new to anyone? Like, come on.
Dude, you know what this is the best part. The fucking mayor of Oregon got hit with fucking tear gas.
Good.
He got fuck that motherfucker. You know what? Fuck Oregon. They're like Jersey. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you.
Well, it's like the idiot in Chicago. She's like, we don't want people here. I'm like, bitch, your city is murdering each other by the truckloads. Shut the fuck up.
You know what?
I'm gonna go to Chicago and run for mayor.
You know what the problem is in Chicago? They don't care about there's no black life. They don't give two fuck about Black Lives Matter. Let them kill themselves. That's what's the agenda. Let them go to Virginia, get the fucking gun, come back, and let them kill each other. You know what? Who the fuck cares? They letting the shit happen here in the Bronx and the fucking Brooklyn. Let them fucking handle themselves. They don't want the cops. Let them do their own social justice. You don't have a bunch of these guys killing each other. Fuck them.
Bronx is getting bad. Bronx is getting bad, man.
Yeah. Fuck. You know what? You know what? Pretty much. Oh, the city is safer than ever, but robberies up, burglaries up, everything's up.
Robberies, shootings, murder. Oh yeah, that's not many misdemeanors. No one's pissing in the streets and hopping turnstiles. But you know what? They're getting shot at though. That's okay.
You know the streets are bad. When I had a roundhouse a homeless person coming home last night, it was terrible.
Again?
Again. Can I get a nickel? Roundhouse cake. Roadhouse.
Roadhouse style.
I dropped that motherfucker like a $2 bill. Nobody saw it.
Oh,
And if they did, it wasn't me.
bro, they're getting out of hand too. So I have like the Ring camera set up in my house, and when you have the app, it's like $30 a year, which is nothing. You can go on and people can post if things are happening in their neighborhood. So like every day there's 4 or 5 posts of this guy's in my yard wandering around. This guy's trying to check my windows. This guy, I mean, it's like it's bad.
Dude, people are out of their minds, man. People, it's just fucking, they're losing it. They're losing it.
Well, no one gives a shit anymore. If you can get released, if I can get arrested and released in 6 hours, fuck do I care then?
That's like a date in the bathroom for me.
Yeah.
6 hours? Oh yeah, I could take that and go on.
Exactly. Go on. So the one chick who kept massacring the Black Lives Matter in front of Trump thing, she's been arrested 4 times now. I think 3 or 4, and she gets out an hour later and does it again. Does it again.
Dude, you want to hear something? I'm gonna me and Mike are gonna try to have that woman on the show. That black woman.
Oh my God.
Like, you know what? It's funny. So tonight we're gonna interview Danny Garcia that did the documentary on Johnny Thunder. He did the rise and fall of the Clash. So we got that guy. Then we got 2 more flat Earth guys. Did you hear some of the comment on the flat Earth? They say,
No.
who are those 2 guys with a fake Jersey accent? We ain't from Jersey, you asshole. We're from New York.
Fake Jersey accents.
And they called Mike Vince Russo.
That's just weird. If you have that chick on though, the Black Lives Matter, I want to be there for that one. I'll do the camera work if you need. I just want to listen to her.
I just want to see her talk. And the other person I'm working on getting is Candid Owens, one of the most educated black women. When she shit on all the other black women, they're gonna be no. She's what they're gonna call her Uncle Tom. And no, the woman's just a very educated black woman, and other black people just hate her because she's much more educated than you are. She knows that. She's just a conservative. That's what people hate her because she just don't agree with the rest of the agenda. There's people got agenda.
One thing I've learned is if you have logic, it bothers people. Just because you don't. And I say this to my son all the time. Just because you don't agree with something doesn't mean that you can't accept it. Like I don't agree with a lot of things going, but I accept the fact that it happens. It's there. All right, I don't agree with it, but whatever. I don't decide then to start tearing statues down and shooting people and yelling at them because if we're gonna live in a society like that, then I'm going back to that complete anarchy and I'm fucking everybody up.
I guess that's what they want. People are crazy.
Well, that was the argument I had with someone when they said, how do you feel that way? And I said, on more than one occasion, someone has told me that my mohawk offended them because I'm not Indian. And they were serious. And now people are like, well, that's crazy. Well, some people think, that somebody's ideals are fucking crazy. But we don't stop you from having them because that's your right. You have the right to have your idea. You have the right to say your idea. You don't have the right to stifle someone else's idea and stop them from saying it. And that's unfortunately what this left fucking side wants is they want to censor what they don't like but allow what they do. And you can't have it that way. That's not how the world works. You got to be fair and equal to everybody. I don't like the Klan, but they have a right to spew their bullshit if they want.
Oh, of course.
You know
what? They got freedom of they want to talk. Let them talk. It's like, and people don't get that. And now it's to the point that people don't want to have conversation. They just call you out. They'll go on social media, ruin your life. It's like, you're fired. Like, oh, man, what the fuck? What happened? Like, people are fucked out, man.
Oh, you don't believe Black Lives Matters? Then you're racist. No, I'm not racist.
Not
I think there's bullshit. I think it's a fucked up organization looking to cause anarchy. I'm sorry. I absolutely think Black Lives Matter. I don't like that organization itself. Duh.
No, my biggest problem is that they try to mix like what AOC say. Oh, Latinos are black. Oh, you go to. I know a few Latino that they will fucking lynch her for even saying that. You know what?
Well, what kills me is they keep bringing up Trayvon Martin. I'm like, with the Black Lives Matter with police brutality. Last time I looked, That incident had nothing to do with a cop. Zimmerman wasn't a cop, in my knowledge.
No, Zimmerman was an idiot. A white
Yes,
Hispanic.
a white Hispanic.
Hispanic.
But they keep mentioning him with this police brutality shit, and I'm like, but he had nothing to do with
He
that. So
wasn't a cop.
why do we keep throwing his name in there? Like, I don't understand. Like, you're feeding a false narrative at that point, and that's where you lose the argument. You want to put legit police brutality things out there, and I am completely with you. But you start just adding names to feed the fodder. Fuck out of here.
You know what happened with Zimmerman is another tragic, but it was a kid. The guy probably intimidated. The kid started beating his ass. He had a gun and shot the kid.
Well, everyone's here's the thing,
was.
and I said this to my son, and I said this to everyone. Should he have been stopped? No, he shouldn't have. Zimmerman's an
No,
asshole.
shouldn't
I should have stopped him. But that's not going to change the world around you. There's going to be assholes in the world. It's how you deal with said assholes that keeps you alive. Now, when Zimmerman stopped him, had he said, you know what, man, call the fucking cops. It sucks and you got to deal with it. But if you're going to act like a tough guy to a guy with a gun, you're going to lose every fucking time. Unfortunately, you're going to.
Yeah. I'll stand my ground. I am terrified of you because you're 6 feet tall. I'm only 5'9". I'm Mexican size. I'm gonna shoot your ass, motherfucker, because I have the gun and you don't. Fuck it.
He's white Mexican size.
It's about your life, and you know what? And when you put in a life and death situation, you got the gun. The other one doesn't. And you know what?
Gonna use it.
I know a judge that told me the best thing in the world. Make sure you kill them. But there's only one story.
Yep.
Dead man got no tail. I killed
that
him.
man. That man tell no tales, and it's sad to say that, but it's the truth, you know. And the fact that I think it's a bigger tragedy that he got off.
Oh yeah, he got off, and he probably instigated the whole situation and got off.
Absolutely.
People don't look like that. You know what? It's tragic all the time. People are gonna get all fucked up. You know what's the funniest thing? So I even did the pizza review. I was wearing a shirt that said 846.
Okay.
And my biggest thing about wearing that shirt is like all these intelligent, all these Black Lives Matter, all these people that I know that went to the protest, were bitching and crying. Nobody even asks about the shirt.
No one, right?
Nobody, except for maybe 1 or 2 people knew what it was, and I was shocked by that. 846. You guys don't know what 846 is? Let me wake you up. It's how long fucking the cop from Minnesota had his fucking knee on George Foreman's neck, and nobody fucking George Floyd's neck. Nobody know that. Not George Foreman. That's a boxer. George Floyd, his neck.
George Foreman.
The other day, I did have my knee on a George Foreman grill, but I also had somebody's head on the grill. Shit happens.
Did you? Yo, George Foreman? I didn't know that.
Make sure you pay your fucking VIG. Oh, I put you in the Foreman grill, goddammit.
Yeah, like I said, everyone just has this mentality, like the 2 schmucks who pull their guns on the protesters going through the private area, and everyone's going against them. I'm like, no offense, if I spent millions upon millions of dollars for a home in a private gated community, and you break in, last time I looked, breaking and entering is illegal.
You know what? If I was going to go to jail, I would have shot someone there just to prove my point. Fuck it. Just like the poor guy from Seattle, the fucking African immigrant that ran over the protester that was fucking scared for his life. This poor African guy ran over that girl. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of mercy for the girl. How about the poor African foreigner that you guys are fighting for? And now he's going to go in jail.
Well, how about the French guy who got his head smashed and died in Jersey because he was telling him you can't come on the bus unless you're wearing a mask, and they beat him to death.
Savages. These people are savages.
I think I say this every episode. This is what happens when you give children participation awards. This is what happens when you don't have them understand you don't win at everything. You got to learn to accept that.
I love to lose because it gives me more motivation of trying to win next year and getting a better team, or maybe smoking more weed. So if I lose, I won't feel that bad. Yeah,
exactly. Smoke a little weed.
Dude,
I want to see when weed's legal here.
Yeah, I got my marijuana card, man. I'm good. I'm the street legal now. That's what I'm talking about.
You're like a car. I'm street legal.
Dude, Stargirl. How many fucking people got killed in Stargirl? That's that episode.
The episode would have been better by one instance. if they let Grundy out. So if you haven't seen Stargirl yet, we're gonna throw a ton of spoilers at you.
Oh
I
my
don't
god!
usually we don't. I don't give a shit. That episode was so good. So if you haven't seen it, fast forward about 5-10 minutes, and then we'll cut into that.
I
Oh,
think you gotta
you
let
got some of the
You
best
got.
action,
Oh yeah. You gotta
and
let
then seeing
Grundy come. You know what I think, John? I think you gotta let Grundy come out in the season finale. He finally comes out, and you end the show. Are they all gonna die because this motherfucker? Because he's a beast. He's a beast so
yeah,
far.
Grundy will fuck shit up.
But tell me,
But
what do you?
seeing him under the mask finally, I wasn't a fan of that. I thought it would have been a little better than that bullshit.
He was like green, right? He looked like
He
a,
was
like
green and
a
scaly, but he
reptile.
wasn't. You know what he looked like? The motherfuckers from V.
Yeah.
But I thought it was like a little more dragon-esque, a little, little snoutier, a little cooler, not just a little green bitch yelling. I was like, come on.
I love it when she shot him and he screamed like a little bitch. Ah!
Yeah.
Super
But then the kid died. So how many children have they murdered on that show now?
Dude, they're
4,
only child services on that show.
5?
Dude, they kill a bunch of kids so far.
Not even that. Where's Superman? Where's Batman? Why haven't they shown up yet? Be like, yo, what the fuck is these kids are dying?
Yeah. This is dude, but
It was good.
what
It was
about how
damn
many
good.
people did she kill? How many people did she kill in the basement when she grabbed the spear and started just chopping motherfuckers? Nobody talked about that.
Now, are they people or are they like man-made zombies? Because they don't
No,
really
I think
talk.
the
They just go,
people are man.
Are they?
Oh yeah, you thought they were zombies? I don't know. I thought they were guys
Watch,
with a
watch,
mask.
watch, watch that clip again. He says, "Get her," and they kind of just put their arms up and kind of just follow after her. So I think they're man-made, like kind of like Grundy's, a monster. I think he makes these
Oh
little
yeah?
fucking things. Yeah.
Dude, let me ask you a question. Do you think Brainwave Jr. is dead or maybe he did an illusion?
I hope he's not dead. I think his character arc was getting good. I thought it was getting real good. I hope he's not dead. They didn't show him dead, but I think for
No, they
dramatic
never
purposes they gotta
showed him.
show
They
him.
just show all this shit on
Yeah,
top of him, on
on
top
top
of him.
of him. Yeah.
But could you think maybe he used a thing to fool his dad to make it look like he's actually was? If you see the thing, he was actually as powerful as his dad.
Yeah. See, if anything, I think he would have used it to put like a little shield on himself, where it didn't actually crush him, just holding on him.
Oh
So
yeah,
I could see that, which I hope, because he was. I mean, even the actor wise, he was getting good.
yeah. Because like, dude, you wipe him out already. That's like holy shit, man. How the fuck do you kill this guy? It's like he was good, man. I like him. I like that dude.
But
That whole
yeah, but how much more of a douche does it make his dad now?
his dad killed the mom.
I know.
He
I
told
know.
him to kill the mom. He's like, what the fuck is this, dude? How funny that he's like Stargirl's cousin with all that.
He's a white OJ. He's killing people left and right, moms
Yeah.
and kids and shit.
No, but remember that guy. That guy
Yeah,
is Brainwave Junior starts his cousin because that was
cousin. Yeah.
Starman's sister that dude married.
Yep.
I thought that was
That's
a
why she was like, "We're family." Like, oh, all right, cool, you're family. You're still gonna kick your ass.
We're family. Can I still fuck you because you're my cousin?
Oh, that's going. Now you're getting even darker. So I
That
didn't
was
watch
weird.
Doom Patrol yet. I gotta watch Doom Patrol tonight. Did you see it?
Doom Patrol was good. It picked up. You know what? It's
Ah,
good. It's not as good as the lab, but it was good. Like they show a lot of shit. Like I think next week it's getting interesting. It's gonna be very good. The shit's gonna hit the fan next week. You
I
know?
hope. I
It was
hope.
weird. This episode was weird.
Speaking of next week, where are we gonna be next week?
Oh, AC baby, we're going AC. So as of right now, Eric Moore said he might join us too. So we might have it might be a group of 3, man. We might be
All
2
right.
or 3 out there. It might be ugly.
Yeah, because I'm going without the warden. She's not gonna keep me in check, so I'm gonna be letting
Oh man, I
loose.
told her today it's gonna be me, John, and Eric. She said, I wouldn't want to be with you 3 guys.
Nope.
I mean, no, we probably would have locked you in shade and leave you in the tub in the freaking tub while we go away, man.
I should have a new phone then too. I just got I upgraded. I didn't realize that my upgrade was up in February, so I'm getting an iPhone 11 Pro Max
Oh,
7.
that's good. So we can probably do the show because I think
Yeah.
for some reason your speaker has been a little shoddy the last couple of
Yeah.
times.
Well, I think that's why I looked into getting a new one. I was like, when can I upgrade? And for like an extra like $25 a month, I get a new phone. All right,
Oh yeah,
whatever.
that's good.
For like 2.5 years. So
Um,
hopefully I'll be here by then.
so guys, don't forget this week come by 7B is Gina's birthday, right? Is it
Yes. Her
Saturday?
birthday is actually on Sunday, but she is working Saturday and celebrating it on Saturday.
Yeah,
She's
so
doing the
a
whole
bunch of
tiki
people.
theme and mermaid stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, come show her. I actually hanged out with Nicole for her birthday. We did the whole ride. We had a good time.
How was that? I heard you like went on a boat and shit.
Yeah, it was good. It was like, it was a crew member, me, like we're nerds. We just talk trash and hanged
Yeah.
out. Like usual, what we do. You
There's
know?
no, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's that's what's killing. So we were just looking into going to Florida, in like October, and the biggest worry is there's now 39 countries, 39 states on the mandatory watch list or some shit. Where if you go there, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks and you get back, which makes no fucking sense
I think the
to
whole thing
me.
is just out of control.
How everyone's on the list, but us.
You want to hear something funny?
But we found round trip airfare. But listen to this though. Listen to round trip airfare and hotel for 5 nights, 6 days. Guess how much from New York City to Orlando?
$400.
How much?
400.
For a decent.
$400.
So for the Grand Floridian, which is the 7-star top of the line Disney hotel, it was 600. To stay at one of the cheaper
Oh,
hotels
that's not
in
bad.
Disney, to stay one of the cheaper hotels in Disney, it's $190 for the airfare and the hotel for a week, almost a
Now
week.
$400.
No,
I would go for the
190.
600 then. Fuck it.
Well, that's what I said to her. I was like, listen, do you want to go stay at the Grand Floridian for the first time? Because a Grand Floridian normally is $700 a night. So you're telling me it costs us $600 for the airfare and the hotel for 5 nights? I'm like, that's not normal.
Shit, I might risk Corona go down there.
Well, she wants to see if we can get to the Polynesian, because the Polynesian is like the tiki themed hotel, which is really expensive normally. But she can't quarantine for 2 weeks coming back. She's like, I can't come back and quarantine for 2 weeks. If she can come back and take the test, and it shows that no, she doesn't have the COVID, this, that, and the other, she's like, I can't just miss 3 weeks of work. She's like, it's not logical.
Let me tell you, you know what's going to happen. So next week is the final day of the $600 payment. I'm going to tell you something very simple. If they extend that thing, if they extend it to November, guess what? Within the following week, all bars and restaurants will be closed for a week.
Yep.
If they're going to close it down. People don't want to hear it. They're going to close everything down. Because this guy, dude, you know what's the funny thing? Some of the numbers, like today we had 300 or something. The numbers are going up 300, which is nothing like at the beginning. But this fucking governor's got a fucking hard on for fucking bars or restaurants. You know what you do? Do the right thing. Do the decent. Do the human thing. Get the people that are breaking the law, because there's a lot of good bars that are doing the right thing, trying to get by, trying to pay rent. What the fuck is the fucking humanity for them? What's the fucking justice? What's it? We've been doing the right thing all this time, and you fucking motherfucker, really? You coming after people that are actually doing the right thing? So you know what?
Well, that's the thing I don't get
just,
is how you crucify all these bars because 2 or 3 are being assholes. Like you gotta, and then you also gotta take into consideration you can't control everybody. You gotta take some personal responsibility for yourself. Yes, do I think some of the bars should say, "Hey guys, take it on a hop," this, that, and the other? And we've been there where we go to bars and like, guys, I love talking to you, but you can't stay. Go down a block a bit, stay away from here, which I get. But a lot of these places, like Astoria last week, I mean, the horror shows that I was watching, like a fucking block party, and look who's there. It's all 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, all these idiots that have no fucking common sense.
But I think you know what the problem is. Some of these people are done. It's the summer, man. The summer.
Yeah.
You can, guess what's going to happen? Winter's coming. You're going to be stuck. You want to call shelter in place during the fucking winter. The summer that people go out and go crazy. You want to do shelter in place during the winter where it's hard, it's miserable. People don't really want to go on. It's going to be slow anyway. If you
Yeah.
did shelter in place in February, we would have been fine because that time in our business anyway. But now you're fucking creating this fucking system, which holy motherfucker, man. And you now no more Como chip. You can't be chip. You can't be. It's like ugh. So you gotta get a super sandwich. It's all bullshit. It's
Yeah,
bullshit.
when I saw that, when he's like, I extended that to restaurants, not to bars, and they're abusing the right of it, where you can't just sell a bag of chips. It's got to be more. I'm like, what the fuck is the difference? Like,
You know what the
what is selling a sandwich gonna do for safety wise against COVID? Like, is selling this gonna upset the COVID more than selling a sandwich? Like, well, it's stupid.
but John, if you notice the places that are breaking the rules the most, it's places that got food and beers, not places that just giving a
Yeah,
chip. The places that actually give a chip with a drink, people are actually behaving because they don't want to lose it.
yeah.
Nobody's looking at that. Nobody's giving you most of the places that are savages. They got food in the kitchen. These are the places that you got Yucca Bar, you got fucking Miss Liddy. You got these people. They're not following. There's too many people. They're all having the hate. Then you got St. Mark's. You got all these people. Then you got this idiot marching band late at night coming out playing like at 12 o'clock. It's like, dude,
What
people
is
want
that? What is that, bro?
and it's like, dude, you know what? Punish those people. Don't punish the people that are doing the right thing. There's too many bars doing the right thing. But the places that got food and other stuff, they're the one taking advantage. They're the one that get overcrowded. They're the one that fucking we get shit on because of these fucking places. And the places that just are selling a beer and a bag of chip, people are actually respectable. People are taking the drinks to go and going somewhere else or going to the park. It's where the fuck is the justice for these people? There's no justice. You really want to push this shit to the point that every bar is gonna say "fuck you"? We just gonna open up and let everybody come out. You see how many people come out?
It's
You
gonna be
really
like prohibition. It'll be just like prohibition, where everyone's gonna be doing shit illegally. I just don't get. I don't get how you can differentiate between a restaurant and a bar. How you could say it's okay for you to do it, but not okay for you. Like that just seems really. Or I don't want to say unconstitutional, but how do you pick and choose which laws to enforce? That's the part I never understood. If you're gonna enforce the laws here, you gotta enforce it everywhere. You can't just say, okay, well, since you serve soup, you can stay open. That's fucking stupid.
let me tell you, if anybody's a candidate for Cobra, it's definitely me. I got
Yeah.
high blood pressure, diabetes. I can't breathe every Tuesday after a hangover. I have problems. I got bad diarrhea on Tuesday after a hangover. It's called fucking hangover.
Yeah, again, if you take the proper precaution to wear a mask, which I laugh, I was like, it's against my rights to wear the fucking mask and shut up, make everybody happy. Wipe your hands once in a while with the antibacterial shit, which I carry in my pocket. It's not brain surgery. Just be smart. But you have these idiots that just want to piss against the wind, no matter what it is. I don't get it.
And you know the thing is, I wear the mask. Like if I'm walking by myself, I do not have the mask. I'll have it around my neck. I see people walk by. I put it up just to make it comfortable. I go to the store. I put the mask on. If
Yeah.
I go, and first of all, if I go to a supermarket store, I do want to wear my mask. But these fucking retard, horrible fucking idiots sneezing, fucking picking the nose, touching everything. You should wear a mask in a supermarket because these fucking disgusting, horrible savages touch everything and then they're picking the nose. It's like motherfuckers that go to the bar. How many times you see those motherfuckers wash their fucking hands? I've been
They,
bartending for
they
20 years.
sneeze in their hands. I'm like, they sneeze in their elbow. They sneeze in their hands. It's like, come on, stupid.
I fucking work as a bartender. I gotta have my hands gotta be the cleanest thing there. Because I'm dealing with savages. I gotta wash my hand every time I touch somebody's glass because they got the dirty snots. they fucking sneeze, they fucking lick it. Who the fuck knows these fucking people do? So I need to fucking clean these glasses, and I gotta wash my hand every time I take a glass from one of these fucking savages, because these people are disgusting. And how many of these assholes go to the bathroom and don't wash their hands? Because they're savages. They get a little bit of, imagine you fucking get a little pee on your hand. Everybody's getting from a peanut yard or a nut jar, and you put in your hand and you didn't wash it. It's disgusting. It's the same thing like some motherfuckers the other day in the park. Yo, Rob, I'm rolling a joint. You want to join me? No, I'm not going to smoke a joint with you fucking savages to put the same lip so I can catch this evil kill the COVID-19 disease, because we all going to share a joint, you stupid motherfucker. I ain't doing it. I'm not going to get, if I'm going to get Cobra, I get it on my own term. That's giving it to a girl, and I'm giving them Cobra 21, baby. The new Cobra, yeah. And I had a few Cobra experience so far, but they were all good.
So, should we ask?
No, don't ask.
Will we see them in AC?
Husbands, boyfriends, or anybody coming after me, I wind up like R. Kelly in the fucking closet.
Are they coming to AC?
No, I'm coming AC. We're going AC. That's gonna be like the fucking hangout.
The hangover. That's gonna be the hangover. We'll be driving home. What the fuck happened?
If I get you drunk enough, I get a fucking Mike Tyson tattoo on your face.
Why mine? Do it, Eric.
Eric's too black. You can't see it.
That's racist. Don't say those things. You're gonna offend our black watchers.
You come back to Gina, you got a fucking Mike Tyson. What the fuck?
Sorry, lady. She'd be like, what the fuck? She'd be like, all right, whatever. She wouldn't give a shit.
Dude,
so, I gotta switch the gears on you. What do you think of wrestling this week?
Let me tell you, the fucking the swamp match was shit.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I thought it should have been so much better. I thought they were gonna do something so much better. It was shit.
I think that whole pay-per-view was kind of shitty, and I think they lost a lot because Impact put on a fucking show on Saturday.
Oh, Impact
did you watch
was
it?
Way better.
Impact on Saturday, that pay-per-view was worth every penny, and that show on Tuesday was phenomenal. I mean, I saw who tweeted the photo of Dreamer and Heath and the Good Brothers, and like the guys are like giving a finger to Vince. I'm like, Impact is gonna rival, I think, AEW right now. I think Impact, they're smart. They're gonna have some good storylines. They got a lot of guys there, to build. So I'm hoping.
But you know what's the thing about Impact? The TV station that they are on actually likes them. They're willing to back them, so that's a good thing. Yeah. But you got like Access TV willing to back you. That's a good thing. But the problem is, do you really want to give Vince the finger? Because at the end of the day, the WWF is going to be there no matter what. Think about that.
They'll just buy you, yeah.
They just buy you. Because Vince got money. The only, and check this out. Imagine Saudi Arabia buys the WWE.
See, who would work there then? Let's be brutally honest. So let's say that Saudi Arabia, the government, they buy WWE, and they don't like, and they bring Sami Zayn over, and then they behead him, and he goes missing. Let's be honest. That government isn't the nicest.
Don't be Sami Zayn.
Don't be Sami Zayn. But you see what I'm saying, though, right? Like, they have reporters there who end up going missing and getting, massacred. You think they're employees from a wrestling organization? They're going to say, oh, we're going to write this storyline for you. No, you're going to die.
Hey, guys.
Oh, okay.
Check this out. They've been running UFC. They gave Dana White a bunch of money. Then what did they do? They say, all right, we're going to buy it. Don't you think what they will do? Buy it. Vince will back off, and they'll have Triple H. They deal with Triple H. They probably like Triple H. Run it. Keep it in America. Do this. Do a few shows, and that's it.
Well, I heard the rumors were that's the only reason that it hasn't gone through yet is because Vince wants, I think, $20 billion, and they wanted to offer him like $7 billion, and he's like, "Look, you booked the UFC for $5 billion, and let's be brutally honest. Between the TV shows that the WWE has, the backlog of catalogs or videos they have, the movie. I mean, just everything they have. I can see why he put a number that high.
Dude, think about it. They have a movie studio. They got a TV
Yeah.
studio. They got all this shit. They got a network with probably 40 million hours of fucking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So the content, if you go watch a new, it would take you. I think somebody had the number recently that after they bought, I think it was like NWA's content, or I forgot which other federation they bought. That basically you could watch. You'd have to watch it for 4.5 years straight to watch everything. Like that's absurd. Four
Dude,
and a half years of content.
They just bought Evolve.
I mean, that's what it was. I was watching that, and
They
they're
just
like,
bought that, and they got matches of all these guys. Like they got like matches of Bobby Fischer. They got all these matches of these guys when they were wrestling. Keith Lee. You know, they got a library there. That you know what? That's a library they bought. That federation is probably done, but that's another library. Let me tell you, how far is Vince McMahon for not fucking buying Ring of Honor and and giving him a fucking offer? If AEW doesn't buy it, guess what? Vince will fucking buy it.
I'm shocked he hasn't yet. I would have.
You know what? Once you get that, you get everybody's video con. You got CM Punk. And you know what's funny? They sometimes rented footage from Ring of Honor anyway. They got some kind of work because there've been shows that they've done.
They showed it. Yep.
They show stuff from, and they even did something with TNA. TNA got some money from them too because they
I don't know.
Impact, but they saw the TNA because they had Dixie Carter come and they show. So they got a working relationship. But TNA got their own network. You know that for like $9 a month. They got their own thing. You can see all the pay-per-view. It's almost the same thing as the WWF network, but it's TNT. They show all the old matches and stuff.
Who's in TNA now anyway?
No, it's Impact.
Oh, all right. I'm like,
that's what that guy Moose is wearing, the TNA title. That's the one thing
I don't get. So he's the heavyweight champion, but Bobby Edwards is the world champion. Like,
yeah, that guy's found. They're doing like, remember when Hacksaw Jim Duggan find the TV title and became the TV champ, found it in the garbage? Oh, who would throw this out? They're doing the same thing. The title was laying down. He said, "I'm the TNA champion." Maybe they're gonna form a TNA versus Impact for the name. Who the fuck knows? They can easily do within their own factor. There's another factor.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the MVP now with what's his face? With Lashley and Shelton Benjamin as the 2-4 champion.
You mean the Black Lives Matter movement on the WWF?
Well, somebody asked that. Do you think they're doing, the new nation? And I was like, well, not really. I'm like, why not? I'd be great.
Yeah, it is the new nation. You got Bobby Lashley, you got Shelton Benjamin. You know what? You get New Day in there as heels. And then
that would be amazing. But apparently that's what happened with the Nation. I watched the whole thing with Farouk, and he was like, "We had to stop doing it." And they're like, "Why? Why did the Nation end?" He goes, "Because it got too real. People were coming to shows being like, that's right, damn those crackers." And it was like you say, you got too.
Oh yeah.
So do you think they would do that? Do you think they would go that angle?
That's the only reason they put Owen Hart to try to.
Oh really?
You know, that's the only reason.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the reason they put Owen Hart. All right, we got something for you. You're going to join the Nation of Domination.
The Nugget.
The Nugget, which was fucking crazy. Dude, what do you think about the Sasha Banks and Oscar? I didn't like that finish. I think there should have been a finish.
I don't understand where they're going with that whole women's division. I mean, it's just it's a shit show. And now Tessa Blanchard's apparently coming in, and it's like, come on. You see that Go ahead.
You have Tessa and Charlotte in a fucking WrestleMania. That would be a hell of a match.
You see that she went to Impact and said, "I have your belt. It's going to cost you $150,000," and they laughed at her. Now, do you think she's going to pull Ric Flair and come to WWE with the belt and go, "My belt's better"?
No, they actually got the belt back from her.
Did they?
Yeah, they got the belt because the guy had it on the show the other day, so they got actually the belt back.
Maybe they made a new one.
Oh man, but still, they still say we have the title because when Nature Boy did that, he had the only copy of the belt.
Yeah.
To the point that when they couldn't even WCW sued them that they couldn't even show that on TV. They got to the point.
I remember that pixelated out.
They got to the point that they gave him a tag team title belt to carry around to say it was the belt.
That's just dumb. That Heath Ledger, not Heath Ledger. What the hell's his name? Long Island IZ has a new belt, the new Internet Championship on it again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a nice belt.
They had the other guys on it. His other boy, what's the Zack Ryder's on TNA also.
Kurt Hawkins, you mean?
Hulk Hogan, he's the one that fucking super kick he's a super kick Vince.
they're all there, which is awesome. Let's hope they do something with them. Oh, I love EY, but they're doing this Saturday EY, which I'm not a really big fan of. But he's crazy EY. I like him being funny, nutsy, insane EY.
Yeah, but let's see what they do, because you know what? Impact got some wrestler. They got new life in them. You got the big brothers there. Let's see the good brothers. Let's see what they do, man. They got nothing to lose.
Well, the Motor City Machine Guns came back and they won.
Oh, another one, yeah. You imagine between the fucking good brother and Motor City Machine Gun, they can actually put a good match. You know?
With Carl Anderson's hot Asian wife. They should bring her on. Did you ever see the photos of her? She's hot. I ain't gonna lie, she's hot.
Dude, what do you think of what do you think of the whole what do you think of that pay-per-view? I thought the Drew McIntyre match was good.
It was decent, but it's like watching Raw. But again, I think having Impact on Saturday do an amazing job, and everyone was waiting to see because the 90-day no compete clause was up, seeing who was coming in, and the Good Brothers were there that morning saying, "Yes, we're here. We'll be here tonight." I think it drew so much attention to that when you see, WWE doing it on a Sunday, and it didn't. It was like I felt like I was watching Raw. Like I didn't feel like I was watching a pay-per-view. It was like, all right, whatever, same shit. That fake eye fucking drove me nuts, which was so dumb. And then I heard some rumors they were trying to get a real prosthetic eye that would pop out, so like have a mechanic in there so it'd make it come out. And it's like, no, that's going too far. Like, you think? You think popping out a man's eye out is going too far? What is he, fucking Vader? Is he gonna pop back in with his thumb? Like, come on.
Vader actually did that in the fight.
Yes.
He put it back in. You know what the problem with that match was? I thought the ending was good, that he punctured the eye and he hurt the eye. And then fucking Seth Rogen just went to the side and started puking and looked at himself like, what the fuck? Which I thought that was good. But it was shit show. Shit show.
I think the pay-per-view was all that. I think it was like, all right, whatever.
But you know what? The match itself was a good match. Rey Mysterio had him put on a good match.
Bro, Ray can work with anybody, and that's one of the reasons why he is the GOAT. He can work, and he makes it happen.
You know what would have been better if they would have had his son turn on him, join the fucking...
But that's what I said. His son's the one that pulls his eye out. Can you imagine that? It's like Stargirl. Stargirl all over with the kid losing it. Uh-oh, I think it froze. What happened? That's creepy. That is so creepy. All right. Well, apparently Rob got froze. Not sure how, but here he goes. He's back. I'm like, there he goes. He's back. That was creepy. Yo, look on your face like this.
They should have had the kid turn. They should have had his kid turn and do the... I thought that would have been the storyline right there. Then you get a father versus son feud.
That is great. Great instant heat right there. And if anybody can work with his kid, I mean, if anybody wants to work, that first angle is you work with your son, so you can beat the shit out of him the way you feel. If anybody trusts anyone, it's your father and son. So.
But they had that with Randy Orton. Remember, Randy Orton gave his dad the RKO because he said, "Let you kill her."
Yeah. Well, and now he's legit killing everyone again, which I'm like, come on.
They just don't know what to do with him. But I think for SummerSlam, they should have done Randy Orton versus Drew.
I can see that.
But I think they're gonna do Ziggler. I think Ziggler's getting one more match.
I should bring in Jinder.
You know what they should do? Oh, that would be good. Jinder
Jinder
Mahal, I
Mahal.
know you. We were part of the
Yeah.
20-man band. Now I'm coming out. Let me tell you, I thought that guy was a great heel champion. If they could
I
have
thought it
gone
was
so
too. Until he went to that whole Hindu, relaxation shit. Exactly. But when he was just a badass, I'm like, yep. And they brought in Great Khali. Khali fucked up shit. I'm like, that's awesome. I'm in. I'm sold.
dude, what happened with the Street Profit and the Viking Raider? They're like non-existent.
I don't know. It was so Art Anderson. And I guess he did this interview a while ago. They asked about, why can no one get over in WWE? He goes, "There's no consistency." He goes, "What do you mean there's no consistency?" He goes, you don't ever see a guy win 3 weeks in a row." He goes, "You'll see a guy win 1 week, he wins the next week, he loses the third week. There's no more individuals that just constantly, and that's why AEW is doing it different, which I love, is wins and losses mean something. In WWE, if you go back and look, and I think somebody looked it up, there's no one, whether it be because of disqualification or outside interference, no one wins 3 to 4 weeks in a row. They just don't,
Dude,
unless they're squash jobs.
have you ever looked like AEW, the win-loss? It's terrible. They
Yeah.
got a guy 2-12 fighting for the championship. Like, who's really going? It's fucking terrible.
Yeah. Like Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy's like what, 9 and like 15 or some shit? Like, yeah.
No, Jungle Boy was like, he had his records even more terrible. Even Sammy Guerrero, the guy was like fighting Moxley, and he's like 2-12, and he's fighting the champ. It's like, you got no chance.
When is he coming back? Let's be honest. Like,
Who the hell knows?
he did not deserve what he got. I'm sorry. He said a couple of dumb shits for shock value. Come on.
But it's the new America. You say something, we're gonna make you suffer, man. Because now it's
so stupid.
it's-
And then Sasha got all upset and she cried and she calls him all upset. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Stop.
Sasha's another one. She's a fucking abuser. She plays the victim. All these people play this whole victim card like they're so horrible, man. You know, look how funny. Let's see what happened with the Epstein case again.
She's still alive.
And,
Knock on wood.
And watch this, dude. What do you think's gonna happen with Hillary's case in September, when Hillary goes to court? And dude, this shit, people don't even realize what's going on. Which is
When Hillary's case comes down, COVID's gonna hit an all-time high, and everything's gonna get shut down, so you don't pay attention to it. I guarantee you. Or someone's gonna die, or some shit's gonna, or Trump's gonna come out of the closet as being a woman. It's like something's gonna happen.
Dude, how about that judge? That judge's kid that just got killed. Was that some warning? We're coming after you next. Leave this shit alone. Don't touch nothing. This is like old school. It's like old school mafia.
Well, that guy apparently was known to be like a lunatic with certain like white feminist shit. So you know what?
He was a
people are
lawyer
insane.
that lost a
Yeah.
case
Yeah.
against him. He went in, but what? Man, maybe he got programmed. Yeah, I know you hate this woman. Go kill her. Shot the kid. Shot the husband.
Yeah. People are
Dressed
losing
as
their
a
minds,
FedEx
man.
guy. Hey, FedEx. Boom, boom.
FedEx, he's nuts.
Who would even think of getting dressed? Dude, that's like a perfect fucking execution. You want to kill somebody? Knock on the door, say you're FedEx. Nobody's gonna ask a question. You got the uniform.
Sign here. You look down, pop, pop. Yep.
It's crazy, dude. Did you see that video of in a restaurant? It was on Facebook today. I forgot what restaurant. Some dude went in there with a mask, and some dude started making fun of him, and a guy just turned around and shot all 4 people and walked right out like nothing happened. And he was wearing a mask, and he went boom, 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 shot a few people that weren't wearing masks, and walked out in a restaurant. It was insane. And then he went back and made sure that people were alive. He shot them again, the people he already shot. It was savage, man. It was black people killing black people. Nobody.
I got. Well, that's why the media wasn't taking up on it. Yeah. I gotta look that up though. Holy shit.
That shit was savage. But guess what? None of that's gonna care. Black Lives Matter. You know what Black Lives Matter? In certain neighborhood where the neighborhood's good, and they're like, oh man, we gotta treat these guys like normal people. Why don't you just do that in every neighborhood? People just don't get it. It's an agenda.
It doesn't fit their private agenda or what they're pushing.
It's funny. It's very funny, dude. Dude, what do you think of What do you think about Cesaro and this guy winning the tag team title?
I think it's about so watching Cesaro win a match. I think was phenomenal. This past
Who?
Monday, Cesaro won a singles match by himself. I think it was like last week or this
Oh
past
yeah.
Monday. Finally, I'm like that's the one guy they've dropped the ball on so much. He is one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, and they shit the bed on him constantly.
Oh,
So I'm
it,
happy that
it,
they got titles again, but I think he needs to get a singles run and just fuck everything up.
dude, but you want to hear something funny? So, Yakamura, he been undefeated in the last 3 years of Extreme Rules. He won the U.S. title in 18. In 19, he won the Intercontinental title, and now he's undefeated in Extreme Rules.
But
He got the
he's no Mansoor.
huh?
He's no Mansoor.
Yeah, but I still think he's
Mansoor's
good.
like 14-0 at Crown Jewel.
I don't know that one. Dude, why do you think that they shipped that Kid Ali to Raw?
Yeah. I mean, why they put him on Raw and not leave him on SmackDown? I don't really know. I mean, he's a good wrestler, but I could care less about him. All right, whatever.
I still think he should have just stayed in 205 with NXT and try to go after the. Because this, you know what makes me laugh? NXT is going up against TNA. I mean NXT is going
AEW.
up against AEW. The AEW realize the spreading viewers with the development league that these guys is system and the production in NXT is so much better than AEW. It just looked like it's much more professional, and they're getting some real big names there. Keith Lee, I think he's the biggest star right now out of this both promotion.
They gotta bring him up. They gotta bring him up like they did Kevin Owens. Bring him up with the belt. Let him challenge some guys. I don't know if you remember when they brought Kevin Owens up the first time. He came up with the NXT belts and he fought John Cena for the U.S.
Yeah.
title, and that was he stepped on the belt, which pissed everyone off. Him stepping on the U.S. title belt. I think that was just done so well, and him beating Cena the first few times was phenomenal.
Yeah, and at least there you work some heat because, and now what do they do with Kevin Owens now? He's still beating Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
He beat him again, but what are they doing with him? Nothing.
Well, I think they kind of just putting him in limbo because he put that heartfelt message out about the COVID and his, father-in-law dying, and I think they're kind of trying to keep things like play nice, but there's a lot of guys who just don't want to be at work. I mean, look at Roman Reigns. He's posted a picture of him. He's jacked the fuck up nowadays, but he's like, I'm not going back there, man. I got leukemia. Fuck you. I ain't coming to work. So a
You
lot of
know
guys
what?
are like, I don't want to do it.
To me, if the WWE is smart, I will come back to the Bobby Lashley versus Drew, and let Bobby Lashley win the title, and just be that heel for a while, and just fucking putting people in the fucking, just finishing everybody off, and you bring back like Roman Reigns or somebody that has the ring, and you have them win the Royal Rumble, or do the chase of Bobby Lashley, and finally in WrestleMania they get that big giant WrestleMania moment.
Yep.
Because you know what? Drew's over. He doesn't even need a title anymore. He's been a fighting champ. He's doing good. You know what? But what are you going to do? You're going to go back to a veteran. Let's go with Randy Orton. Do you really want to see Randy Orton? Which is the same. Only if they're going to go with Randy Orton winning the title. Then you have Edge win the Royal Rumble, come back and beat Randy Orton at WrestleMania in Hollywood. And it's like this redemption story. I came from the bottom and I came from the top.
I can see that. Especially with him being hurt again, I can see that. Absolutely.
And that's like a big, oh, shit. And then at the end of the day, he wins the title. He comes back on Monday Night Raw. The next day, I achieved everything I wanted to do. I'm not going to wrestle no more. I'm retiring. Here's the title. I did it my way. And then you have a tournament.
See, I want to see Christian come in and just smash him with a chair and steal the belt. For my peeps. I'm stealing this for my peeps. All right, what do you got going on the rest of this week?
The rest of this week, I'll be I'm off. I'll be Saturday. I'll be at 7B, hanging
7B?
out for Gina's birthday. Tomorrow I'll be somewhere. Then I'll be hanging out Sunday, Monday, Tuesday at International, hanging out with the $3 sandwiches.
$3 sandwiches. Yeah, I see.
And then under that,
I see 7B's doing sandwiches now too.
Yeah, half a sandwich. I think they're charging $1. You know, they got the whole thing is they want food.
Yeah,
Give food. Fuck it. Everybody's doing the guy like Big Lee. It's gonna have a few. Big Lee's gonna have French fries and
I saw
everything. He's
that.
got a
Yeah, it's
whole
got
menu
hot dogs
next
and
week.
French fries and whatnot. Yeah.
French fries. Who knows? Maybe we have Big Lee burgers. I'm doing so next week I'm doing a food review there of the menu.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm
You
headed.
know,
We're headed
dude, the
upstate for
food.
Jill's birthday. We're gonna go to her uncle's beer garden because they're still open, thank God. So that's gonna be a
Oh
good
yeah.
Sunday.
Oh, that's going to be an excellent Sunday. I would love to go there. I see some of the food you guys eat there. You know what's funny? So actually, I've been doing some food review, and they're getting great positive review. People like them.
Good. They should.
Who doesn't like the fact that there goes your kid coming in the bag of food? It looks like Chucky.
It's my backpack. It's my Yoda. I'm like Luke, and
No,
this
you
is
just
Yoda.
sneak back there. You sneaked on the breach. He came for me. That's an ego choco.
Lego
Can't
Choco.
do that.
I can't breathe. Yeah, no, he's my little savage. He's here for the week, so we've been playing games, and he's playing Call of Duty now.
No, not.
What are you playing?
Not that.
Roblox.
Playing Roblox. All right, close
Call
enough.
of Duty.
Dude, what headphones are that you got?
These, I don't even know. These are,
Let's go.
hang on, let's see if we can see it up here.
Cobra?
It's
I
called,
can't
yeah, it's
even
called
see that.
Elite something. Hang on, let's see. Is this better this side?
Oh, I see that. Are they any good? Do you like them?
What's
Are
coming?
they
So I'll send you
Bluetooth or you
the.
gotta connect them?
No, they're connected. They're wired in. I'll send you the link. They're like $30. They're cheap. I got them instead of blue ones. I got
Oh
green
yeah.
ones.
Oh,
Oh,
the visual is good, man.
they're comfortable as all hell. They're
Yeah, I
great.
saw. Yeah, I might need to get a pair like that. So when I'm doing the show, I look like some kind of fucking mess. I look like Professor Xavier. Yeah.
Well, I got them for two reasons. I got them because when Gina's sleeping and I'm playing video games, I just turn the volume on these on without the volume on the TV, so she doesn't hear anything. And then, like with this, doing the podcast, I don't want the microphone to pick up, the speaker, so I can hear you. So it's just right in here, and the speaker's here, so there's no feedback, which is why I love.
Yes, I mean the link that I
Yep.
need to get a pair of those when I'm doing the show.
Yeah, man. So
So
we'll be this week. I'll be with my little guy, and then that's it. I think Thursday I'm gonna have a little pool party, maybe by the beach, because I gotta. It's gonna be hot again. So, and then Friday.
maybe I'll head down. Maybe I'll head down there on a Thursday if you do something. But Thursday is
Yeah.
weird. If anything, Friday. Well, Eric Moore. If Eric Moore comes, you think you can pick him up also?
Yeah.
Because he
That
said
should
you
be
picked him up before, so I figured.
I did, yeah.
I figured so Saturday. I figured Friday we'll leave. Pick up Gina. I'll be ready. We'll go. We'll hang out. We'll have a good time. We'll make. Do we guys do reservation for any other places since you went?
Yes. So, well, here's the thing. So, yes and no. So, yes, you can make reservations. You don't need them, but you could wait an hour for a table. And we went to Harris. We made for Harry's Oysters. We made a reservation that morning or the day before, and we got it for like 5:15. Got right in. It was 1, 2, 3. So, this week or this weekend, I'll definitely hit you up, see what you want to eat. As far as the bars
We
go,
definitely go to Harry's.
like the bikini bar, like things like that, you don't need reservations. But they are charging a cover, like some of them now, which kind of sucks. But they need to make money
What's the
somehow.
cover?
So.
Like $20?
$5.
Oh, who
Yeah.
cares? It's $5. I understand that. Some people might not want to pay that.
Well, that's yeah. So we went to the bikini bar first, and they wanted it was $5 cover with no food, and I was like, yeah, no, we got to eat first. So we went to I hate to say this, we went to Guy Fieri's place, and his wings were phenomenal. Fucking flavor.
I've heard that. That's the one in Tropicana, or that's the one in
Bally's. Well West.
You know, that thing's pretty soon gonna be all it's all gonna be Caesar.
Yep.
Because Bally's done by the end of this year.
I heard that.
Yeah. I hope Harry sticks around, so I don't know what they're gonna do with that area is with Harry and put a Caesar, and that's it. Hopefully they do that.
Well, we will. Well, I was there Sunday, and it was packed. You couldn't move there. So let's see what happens on Friday. Friday's gonna be a shit show. I'm gonna go live. So if you're in the area, you want to come to AC and say hello to us on the show, come on down. If not, tune in. What time do you think we're gonna do the show? About 4-ish?
Huh?
What time do you want to do the show? About 4?
I said around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock we'll do the show. Like wherever we're at. Maybe we'll do our Harry's. Who knows? We can put the video, get a table.
Table with chicks in bikinis.
Have a good time.
All right. We're running a little late
I
today.
like that a lot.
Gentlemen, love you.
All right, people.
Stay safe.
Remember, don't get drunk.
Wear
Hey,
your,
little man,
wear your mask.
what's the saying? Don't get drunk.
What's
get
the saying?
up.
What do we say? What's the podcast saying?
Oh,
Hang on.
no.
He's like, I ain't saying that. I gotta send you the video. I sent it to him with Tommy London. There's a video he has. He's like,
He's a lot smarter than us.
I have a video with him. He goes, who the fuck is Tommy London? I sent it to Tommy. He was dying laughing. All right, guys, don't get drunk.
Right.
Get lumped
Get
up.
lumped up. See
you next week.
Have a good one. All right, bye.